Kay's Italian restaurant in Daleville, you can get handcrafted pastas all served up in this 1929 dining car. Well, we are in the kitchen, and this is Stacy Kime. She is the manager. Stacy, today you're going to make something that Kay's is very famous for. Besides the pizza, this is really, really awesome. So what are you going to make for us?
These are Kay's raviolis. These are her recipes that she made that her mother taught her.
So let's get started. What's the first thing that you do?
This is the dough. It's egg, flour, salt, and a little bit of oil.
Okay.
That's all that we put in it. We don't change Kay's recipes at all.
Okay.
So go through 3 times. Each time it gets a little thinner. Today we're going to do cheese raviolis and spinach, but we also make meat raviolis. And this is the dough actually that we use for the homemade macaroni.
Oh, okay, great. Yes, everything here is made in-house, all the pastas.
Yes.
Okay.
This is impastata, which is like a thicker ricotta cheese.
Oh, all right.
A little bit of mint, some egg, and salt and pepper. So they're really basic recipes, but we don't change them.
I love it. I love very traditional.
I'm just going to spray them so that the dough will stick to itself when we close it and seal it.
Oh, okay.
So the water will pinch them, and then we just fork them to close them the rest of the way.
All right. Yeah, they look really nice. And they're a nice size, too.
Yep, there's 6 in an order for a dinner and 15 if you buy a bag.
Oh, okay.
After we pinch them closed with the fork, we lay them flat on the trays. Then they're going to sit for a little while. They'll go into the freezer and be frozen flat. Then we put them in containers, and the cooks will cook them for the entrees. So that's the cheese. The spinach is basic recipe too. It's just spinach and egg, Romano cheese, garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and some red pepper flake, and some breadcrumbs.
While you're making some of these spinach, you have this really unique appetizer, right, that you do with the raviolis?
That is ricotta cheese and mozzarella, a little bit of salt and pepper. Then we do it the same way and close it, and then we bread it and deep fry it.
Oh, that sounds
And we
good.
sell a ton of those.
That makes a nice appetizer.
No, the spinach we poke a little hole in, and the meat also, not the cheese, just these.
And why is that?
They cook better.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they expand or what, but they kind of blow up like little pillows if you don't.
Okay.
And flatten them too, just a little bit, because it'll cook faster.
And you know what? They really don't take that long to cook. Am I right? The frozen, if you pick them up?
They take like maybe 13 minutes in the boiler.
Okay.
And if they're fresh, a little bit less.
Right. If you're not stopping by Kay's, but you do want to enjoy the raviolis, you offer pickup here. You can buy them here and take them home and prepare them, right?
You could take them home, throw them in your freezer, and then when you don't have time to cook, you could throw these in.
Right.
We also sell our sauce by the quart.
Stacy, thanks so much for showing us how to make the homemade raviolis. It was so much fun.
It was nice to meet you, Jackie.
Great. Well, now I'm going to head out to the front and I'm going to talk to Tina.
Okay.
All right. Thanks
Thank
again.
you.
Well, I'm here with Tina Howe, and of course, Tina, your family owns Kay's Italian restaurant, and Kay was your grandma.
Yes, she was.
Well, since we're sitting here with this feast, let's talk about the food and what you get with the dinner.
Sure. So this could be a typical night out where you might come out on a nice date and you want to have an appetizer. So here's our fried ravioli. And then if you order some dinners, which would be, these are cheese and spinach ravs. There's 3 of each there. And then also our homemade macaroni. With that, you would get salad, or you can get a soup. And our soups are all homemade as well.
Wow.
And also you get a side of chickpeas with hot peppers and olives, my grandmother's Italian specialty. And of course you have to get homemade bread. It's made every day fresh, and the cinnamon buns made every day fresh. It's not just dinners. We have pizzas, we have sandwiches and hoagies. We also have the dessert case. Everything is made homemade. We have a kids menu, and they can make your own pizzas. Every Monday night is make your own pizza night, but you could do it any night.
So, of course, in addition to the fabulous homemade food, Kay's has been around quite a while, right?
Yeah, over 40 years.
It's amazing. So tell us about the history.
So right now we're sitting in the dining car, and this dining car was manufactured around the 1920s in Elizabethtown, New Jersey. It's all made of mahogany, and there's mosaic tile you could see on the floor. That's all original.
Wow.
It was equipped with a stove, a refrigerator, pots, pans, because on the train this is where you would eat.
So right now, like after your grandmother started it, now it stayed in the family, right?
It did. It stayed in the family. So my father bought it from my grandmother, and he still owns it today.
It's great.
And I'm one of 4 kids, and we all work here.
I love it.
Family business. So we're located in Daleville. It's on Route 435, very close to the intersection of 502. And we're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m.
Excellent. Thank you so much for having us here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.